Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Reader. If you are watching this video, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Today we are going to learn chapter 6, squares and square roots. So we know what is square. We have learned in geometrical. So this is square. Shape of the square. So area of this square can be obtained by multiplying side by side. S into S, side into side, which means side square. So the area of this square can be obtained by multiplying the side by itself. So we can say like this, A equal to S square. So area can be obtained by multiplying side by itself. Similarly here the square numbers. Square numbers are the numbers obtained by multiplying number by itself. Suppose if we have number 2, so 2 is a number, natural number. We are multiplying number 2 by itself. 2 times. We are multiplying 2 times. Square means 2 times. So we are multiplying number 2 by itself. So we can write this as 2 square. So 2 square is equal to 4. So here this 2 is a natural number and 4 is the square number. So square number can be obtained by multiplying a number by itself or multiplying the same number 2 times. So generally we can represent the square of a number m equal to n square. So here n is the natural number and m is the square number. Suppose here we have an example 2 square. So equal to 4. We are multiplying 2 times. And 3 square we are multiplying 2 times. 3 into 3 is 9. Next we will see the properties of the square numbers. First property is the perfect square. So when we can say a number is a perfect square. Here we have the squares of the number up to 10. So 10 square is 100, 9 square is 81. Here we have 1 to 100. So when we will say a number is a perfect square. So here we can see this is the unit digit of the square numbers. Unit digit. So here 1, 4, 9 and here the unit digit is 6 and 5, 6, 9, 4, 1, 0. So if we see here we have 1. Again this 1 is repeating here. Here we have unit digit 4. Here we have 4 and here we have 9. Similarly here 9 is repeating, 6. Here also 6 is repeating and here we have 5. If we see the same number is repeating 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. So these 6 numbers are repeating. So if the unit digit is 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, we can say that number is a perfect square. And if the unit digit is 2, 3, 7 or 8, we can say that is not a perfect square. If we see 16, the unit digit of 16 is 6. So when we can say if the given number is a perfect square, if a number ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. So this number is ending with number 6. So this is a perfect square. But this number 32, this number ending unit digit is 2. So this is not a perfect square. So perfect square means the unit digit of a number, or if a number ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, then it may be a perfect square. Next property, if a number has 1 or 9 in the unit place, then its square ends with 1. So if a number, so here we have 3 numbers and its corresponding square numbers. So here 1, 9, 11. So unit digit of this one is 1 and here it is unit digit is 9. Here unit digit is 1. If the unit digit of a number is 1 or 9, then its square ends with 1. Its square number ends with 1. See, all the numbers are ending with number 1. So if a number has 1 or 9 in the units place, then its square number ends with 1. Similarly, when a number ends with 6, See here, if a number ends with any number ends with 6, whose square number? Its square number will have a unit digit 4 or 6. Here unit, these are the numbers and these are the its corresponding square numbers. So here the unit digit, if the unit digits of the number is either 4 or 6, its square number will ends with number 6. Then next property, square of an even number is always even. So square of an even number is even, square of an odd number is odd. Suppose if we take 2 square, 2 is a even number, square of 2 is 4. So this is a even number. And if we take 3 square, this is the odd number. So square of the odd number is odd again. So square of even number is even and odd number is odd. Here we have some interesting patterns, and first one is adding triangular numbers. So here we have one dot. Here we have 1, 2, 3. So this is in the shape of triangle, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. Here we have one dot. In the next, for the next triangle we have to add 2 dots. So here we have 2 dots. For the next triangle we have to add 3 dots. Here we have 3 dots. For the next triangle 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. So we need to add 4 dots. So this is how we need to form the triangular numbers. So totally we have 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. So 10 plus 6, 10 plus 6 is 16. Again it is the square number 4 square. So if we combine the two consecutive triangular numbers, we get a square number. Suppose we are adding 1 and 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 is 2 square is 4. Again it is a square number. Then add 3 plus 6. These two are the two consecutive triangular numbers. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is the square. 3 square is 9. So again it is the square number. Again we can add 6 and 10. It is 16. 16, 4 square is 16. Again it is the square number. So when we add two consecutive triangular numbers, we get the square numbers. Then numbers between square numbers. Here there are two consecutive square numbers, 4 square and 3 square. So if we want to find the numbers, how many numbers are there between these two numbers, means we can use the formula 2n to find the numbers between the two consecutive numbers. N is the smallest number among these two numbers. Among these two numbers, 3 is the smallest number. So 2 into 3, which means 2 into 3 equal to 6. So there are 6 numbers between these two numbers. So this is how we can find the numbers between two square numbers. And next one is adding odd numbers. So when we add the odd numbers, the resulting numbers will be a square number. Then we can say the sum of first n odd natural numbers is n square, which means here 1 plus 3. There are two odd numbers. So sum of these two numbers is 4. So we can write 2 square. So this is 2. So here there are two numbers. So we can write 2 square. Here we have 3 numbers. So it is 3 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have 5 odd numbers. So the resulting number is 5 square. So this is the easiest way to find the odd numbers, sum of odd numbers. So if here we have 4 numbers, so we can write 4 square, it is 16. Next is sum of consecutive natural numbers. So suppose if we want to represent an odd number as the sum of two consecutive integers, we can use this formula n square minus 1 by 2 and n square plus 1 by 2. Here suppose n is 3. So this a3 is an odd number. We want to represent these 3 square as a sum of two consecutive numbers. So 3 square is 9. We can write 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So we can, by using this formula, we can find, so n is 3 square minus 1 by 2. 3 square is 9, 9 minus 1 is 8, 8 by 2 is 4. And 3 square plus 1, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 by 2 is 5. So 9 can be represented as the sum of 4 plus 5. Next, product of two consecutive even or natural numbers. So suppose here we have 11 and 3. These two are two consecutive odd numbers. 11 and 13 are the consecutive odd numbers. So we can write these two numbers as 11. We can write 12 minus 1. 12 minus 1 is 11. And 13 we can write 12 plus 1. So now this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. So this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b identity. So we can write a square minus b square. Here a is 12 and b is 1. So 12 square is 144, 1 square is 1, it is 143. So product of these two numbers is 143. Suppose we have 13 and 15. These are the two consecutive odd numbers. So product, this 13 we can write 14 minus 1. And 15 we can write 14 plus 1. So here this we can a minus b into a plus b. So here a is 14 and b is 1. So here 14 square is 196 minus 1. So it is 195. So product of these two consecutive odd numbers is 195. So this type of questions they may ask, find the product of these two consecutive odd numbers without doing actual multiplication. So in such cases we can use this method.